Just got back from the second day of orientation at Westside, and today was awesome, except for towards the end because we spent all day in class. But this video is going to be a lot shorter than the other ones. I'm going to start off personally for my friends that are watching. It looks like my physical's okay, so I just got to wait for tomorrow for the drug screen to come back, and then we get hired officially. I'm not worried about my drug screen, so tomorrow I'm pretty much hired. We basically, today, I did get to find out who my trainer was going to be. I didn't get a meeting, but I found his name and I found out where he's out of, and I'm really, really pumped because he's out of St. Louis and he's home every weekend, so that means I get to have the weekends off in St. Louis, which is only 4 hours from the house, so that's pretty cool. Plus, St. Louis is not exactly a small city I can go out and do stuff in. So I'm really, really excited about that. It really made my day when he told me that, to be honest with you. They told me that this morning, and the rest of the day I was just happy. But then as the day wore on, it kind of wore us out because we went through boring stuff. But as far as a personal note goes, we don't know if we get to leave tomorrow or not because they don't know. They even told all of us not to check out tomorrow because they don't know if our trainers are going to be in. So basically, instead of checking out tomorrow morning, we got to just go over and find out what's up. Everybody that drove over there, like 2 of the guys are sick from the bus and got our trainer sick. So I'm praying to God I don't get it because they were talking about calling in tomorrow. My trainer, or the actual trainer, was because he was pretty sick all day today. And then one of the guys that's in the class was sick. They drove over from the bus, but so they were pretty rough shape all day. He kind of sped through stuff, so. But it still was long. Took the driving test today and stuff like that, so passed all that fine. But just like I said, on a personal note from my friends, it looks like I'm doing good, and I am going to have the job. Got the job I wanted, and I'm really excited about the route I'm running. I found out where I'll be and all that good stuff. So on a personal note, that's pretty much it on that end. Everything is A-okay, and I am looking ahead to the future, and it's just awesome. So now for all you people that want to know about the orientation and what happens on day 2, this is for you. Now I made a note all day, and it's front and back, it's pretty long. Okay, start off the day doing Qualcomm. Your Qualcomm system is your electronic logs, and he spends about 3 hours on that, but he goes through it really quick. So basically, it's kind of like, I'm just going to say this before I give you all this. Everything is done really quick, which explains why you go out for 30 days with a trainer, because all the information they give you is so packed that you can't retain it all. Like, you're going to have to get hands-on stuff. But he goes through the Qualcomm and what they call macros, and you'll understand that when you get here. But he does that for 3 hours. Then I did find out, though, for you Ohio people, the dedicated flex route that I'm on in Indiana, and they have in a few other places where you're home Friday through Monday and one day during the week, they got rid of in Ohio because the drivers were bitching because they weren't making enough money. So if you are in Ohio and you see that job, that's not available anymore. It's only Midwest Regional over there. Just wanted to throw that in. Then we went through drug and alcohol testing procedures, just basic sample handbook stuff. Then we all went, well, almost all of us went out. I was the first one to do the road test. I was a guinea pig today. There's 7 of us, and I think only 4 of them got through it. You basically just drive around the block to make sure you can drive. It is a manual, so you have to know how to drive 10 speed and double clutch. And then you have to set up a park. You set up a 90, and then you do a straight back park between 2 semi-trailers in the lot. Then they went over benefits. But then you actually call and you get online. Actually, they called and got online, and you talk to them about your benefits, your insurance, life insurance, all stuff. I will say their 401k sucks, but their life insurance is awesome. Like, they give you a free $25,000 life insurance policy, and then there's other stuff you can buy. Like, I think I got a short-term disability it'll pay, if I'm hurt for a while. I can't remember how much it was. I got short-term disability, long-term disability, and a critical illness, like if I have a heart attack or cancer or something like that. Basically, I got all this coverage for like $19 a paycheck. So, I mean, it's really, really, really good. The benefits, I didn't take them. I can't tell you much about them, but I can tell you the 401k sucked because they only match you 50 cents on the dollar, up to 6%. Then we turned in last night. You probably, if you watched my video yesterday, those packets that we had, I had the big old packet. We had to turn those in and go through those with all the questions and go through the answers and everything. And then we took a CSA quiz right there in class. Then we went through load strapping. I'm sorry, I got an itch on my nose. Then we went through load strapping and cargo support, basically on how to make sure that your cargo is secure and how to make sure it doesn't fall out if you open a door. You got to properly make sure that they load it and all that stuff. You just went through all the procedures and stuff. Let's see here. Then we went through health and wellness. Basically, the trucking industry is going away from the stereotypical fat guy truck stop, flannel shirt kind of thing. They're really getting conscious in the truck stops, and even here, like I showed you the menu yesterday, they're getting healthier food in the truck stops. And then they show you exercises, like they had a picture of the truck. I wish I had it, but basically, they showed like what you can do on inside your truck, from push-ups to squats to walking around your truck 35 times is equivalent to a mile. So they basically went through health and wellness and how to stay healthy and keep your blood pressure down and all that. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but if your neck is over 18 inches, you have to have sleep tests so that you kind of keep your weight down if you're a big guy. Because if not, they'll put you through a sleep test and give you a CPAP machine and all that stuff. And then we went through payroll and how payroll works. Then we went through bills of lading, which if you're in trucking, a bill of lading is how you get paid. It is the actual bill from the place that you deliver to that they give to you, and then you turn in to them. That's how our company gets paid, and that's how you get paid. Then we went through HAZMAT, and we actually do not pull placarded HAZMATted. You don't have to have your HAZMAT to work here, because if you pull anything 1,000 pounds or lower, you don't have to, and we only pull paint. So it's only a class 3, and there's 9 classes of hazmatic material. Class 3 is flammable, so we don't have to worry about it because it's under 1,000 pounds. If it's 1,001, it has to be placarded, but we don't pull placarded. We just don't. Like, if they tell you to, you just refuse to load. Then we went through maintenance on your truck, how to do your pre and post trips, and then like the Cedar Rapids terminal here and in Glenwood, Illinois, every time you pull in, you go through the inspection bay. I'm out of Indy, so we don't have one there, but if I get dispatched to Illinois, I need to go through there and let them inspect my truck, which is a great thing. I mean, it makes it safer for you and have professionals doing it. Went through breakdown pay and how to take care of that. Then we went through safety in and out of the truck, and that means like everybody knows the 3-point system, getting in and getting out of the truck. You go in the same way, or you go out the same way you went in. And then also they want to go in and out of the trailer. They showed you how to get in and out of the back of a trailer. And then we did quiz results, and then we went through a couple more tests. Now I know I went through that really quick because I told you that, but let's put it this way, that's 16 things that we did today. And we did that in a matter of, well, actually, because you did road tests, so I'd say about in a matter, if you take lunch out, we did this all in a matter of 8 hours. So that's how quickly they went through. And we spent 3 hours on Qualcomm. So that tells you how quickly they went through stuff. So basically, my advice is, and what I'm going to do when I find out my trainer, if he comes in tomorrow or Thursday, is keep this with me and ask questions. You know, the biggest thing for me is not driving. It's going to be the Qualcomm system, how they use the macro. Macros are basically what you send to say that you've arrived to a destination, or if you're off duty, why, and just there's a card that's got a bunch of them on there. I've got it over here. They give you a card with it. I'm actually not going to bore you with it right now. It's just basically messaging is all it is, okay? And it is what you're telling them you're doing. If you arrive, if you depart, if you're broke down, if you are off duty, what are you doing? Just stuff like that. So basically, that's it. But it's a lot. But it wears on you, man. By the end of the day, I was really, really tired. I went from being like happy and joking around to be like, I was ready to go. I'm done. So basically, this is today, day 2, and then tomorrow is only supposed to be a half day, and then you're supposed to leave. We don't know what's going on. If our trainers are there, we're supposed to leave. If not, we stay here another night. I don't want to be in class all day tomorrow for another 10 hours because I can't take it. So if my trainer's here, I'm leaving. If he's not, I just soon do the half day and come back here to the hotel and hang out and maybe go, have a rest day after 3 days or 2 days and 2.5 days in the classroom. It wears you out. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it for day 2. Tomorrow you find out, like I said, on day 3 you find out your what do you call it, the urine test, your drug screen, and if you pass it, then you get your comm data card and you're hired. You're officially hired, and then you got your trainer for your 30 days. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I know I made this quick. I pretty much did exactly what they did. I just skimmed through it. This is just to let you know what you do. I'm not going to go into detail on every single one of the things because you're going to go through it too, and it's boring as hell. I can't think of much anything else, outside of that. I took it upon myself though to not only go to talk to my recruiter, but they have a trainee driver manager. Like, you'll have your own driver manager as a driver, but right now when you're a trainee like we are, we have a different one, and then when you graduate, you get assigned your real manager. So I took it upon myself to go talk to my driver manager today, and that's how I found out who my trainer was and where I was going to be, which made me so happy. And then I asked him about the truck because I wanted to pick my truck. Now, you can't pick your truck, but you can request a truck. So I was smart. There's 7 guys in our class, and I just decided, heck with it, I'm going to take it upon myself. So they told me who the head of fleet was, which is the maintenance department, the guy who's over all trucks. And his name's Chuck, and they told me where he goes. So I go down there, and I asked him about the trucks. And I asked him, I said, I heard that only a few of them come with inverters. He goes, the Volvos and Internationals come with inverters, and the Volvos and the Freightliners come with inverters, the Internationals don't. So I said, okay, what would I be looking at if I got a Freightliner? He said 2015 or 16, so I was like, can I do that? He goes, go up and tell your recruiter that you want an automatic, because I want an automatic, and you would like a Freightliner, and put your request in. So I did that, and I didn't say nothing nobody else. Sorry, man, it's a game you play, If I get my name in there as request and nobody else does, I have a higher opportunity, So, hey, sorry, don't hate the player, hate the game. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, like I said, you aren't guaranteeing. I'm not even guaranteed that, but I did put a request in for it. So hopefully when I get back, my truck's ready. They can put my stuff in my truck because I get back February 21st. Today is January 17th. That tells you how long you're out. And then you go through finishing school. You graduate on the 14th or 24th of February, and then you go home for 4 days. So I want my truck ready and everything installed so I can head home. And in those 4 days, I can finish up doing the finishing touches, like putting a TV in it and, putting a nice bed set together and stuff and all that stuff. So that's it for today. I'm closing her down, upload this vlog, and I'm going down to meet the guys at the bar, have a couple beers and some food, and I'm calling it done. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. I will answer anything for you guys. And if you are interested in coming here, please tell them you saw my video. My name's Dustin Jacobs. It's in down there. Tell them you saw my video, and and I can, or you can leave in the comment with your name that you're interested, and I can actually give it to a recruiter and say, hey, this person's interested, and they'll give you a call. It's really easy. I can do all the footwork for you and make sure that you don't even have to worry about it. And I'll say, hey, here's such and such. Here's their phone number. If you don't want to leave your phone number on YouTube, just give me your name, and I'll have you private message me, and we can do it that way. And then I'll do all the legwork for you and take care of it that way. So anyway, like I said, questions, any comments, leave them like that. Other than that, I'm out of here. Have a great night. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.